Hello world, welcome to Banks Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be just three different subjects. It's like one is like, have you studied these little topics, which is gonna lead into this weird 42 stuff, and then just me and three and C. Alright, so just because I'll be wondering, because sometimes I'll conversate with people and we'll bring up like biology, the study of life or the scientific study of life, and it'll go off the rails because they haven't studied it, and I'm like, man. Or like, have you studied geology? You know what I'm saying? The Earth's physical structure and substance and its history. Oh shoot, phone slipped. Or geography. You know what I'm saying? Maps and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The study of the physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere and human activities and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The size of countries and continents and all that stuff. Or uh, have you studied paleontology? The branch of science concerned with fossils, animals, and plants. Genetics is one I wish I was a super expert in, but I'm learning a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, the branch of biology concerned with genes, genetic variation, and heredity in organisms. DNA, another one, which we kind of learned that in school a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Something worth public school teachings, I guess. A self-replicating material that is present in nearly all living organisms. The main thing for of chromosomes and shit. Or chemistry also, you know what I'm saying? Branch of science that deals with the identification of substances of which matter is composed. But here's one thing I wish a lot of people study or have been rehearsed in. Hold on. Oh, but before I go to the last thing of have you studied with just those though that I just named, I wonder. Oh, the wind is blowing heavy. I wonder. Like, do the expert in those fields, do they all agree? Do they mostly agree or half agree? Because it'd be experts in those fields that be on different pages too. You know what I'm saying? But the last thing was, have you studied? It's either Gematria or Gematria, but it's the Masonic practice of coding numbers into words, and it comes from Kabbalah, which Masonry is based in. And in Kabbalah, it states God created and controls the world with letters and numbers. And so these gematria mofos, I feel like all throughout history they've been I don't know, just making stuff kind of throwed off. So that's what leads me to this 42 stuff. And so in gematria, the alphabet it's pretty much so like A will be 1 all the way to Z being 26. That's one way. And then they flip it. They have another a cipher. Okay, so they got another cipher of coding where Z is 1 all the way backwards to where A is 26. And then they have two more ciphers, and it's pretty much A is 1 all the way to 9, and then they start over, and then the last 8 numbers is just 1 to 8. So they'll do, the A is 1, and then they'll just flip that pattern. Okay, so that's the 4 ciphers, because I'm finna show y'all a couple pictures that's pretty throwed off. All right, so this is the first one. And so it has a, 181 in that reverse ordinal. And 181 is the 42nd prime. And I don't know, this is just my own little side note of like the NBA doing this shit. There's one player that scored 81, which is crazy. And whatchamacallit? And it was on his 666 game. Like, how ironic Kobe's 81-point game. But anyways, so there's that. And it's Black History. You know what I'm saying? So you type in Black History, and this is what you get. So you can just go to Gematria or Gematria Calculator on Google. I'll say it backwards. Put some disrespect on that. And then, yeah. So that's just the first thing is, Black History, 42nd prime. And then boom, what is that? I bet I can't say. Okay, so Jackie, you know what I'm saying? 42. Jackie Robinson wore jersey number 42. Martin Luther King. There's a 42. And on the TV show Martin, his apartment was 42. How the Stars Align built that. Muhammad Ali, 42. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he die at? How old was? Man, I think he died at one of these ages, bro. But then there's 201. If y'all can Google Event 201, the planned pandemic and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. That 201, a pandemic exercise of a virus or a disease. It's like, I think they gave Muhammad Ali that disease, bro. Because there's a lot of other fighters that take a lot of hits but don't get their mouth closed and shit. Or be able to. Because I think Ali's speech would have been real impactful throughout the later stages of his life. But rant. And then was it okay, slavery, boom, there go 42. Tuskegee experiments. I didn't type it. Not experiments, but Tuskegee, 42. Nigger, you know what I'm saying, 42. And then there's a 102. I guess you're going to flip that to 201, whatever. But 42, again, like, it's just crazy, all these 42s, bro. And then bus, you know what I'm saying. And then it's also funny. Rosa Parks' birthday is, what is it, 4/2? Or no. Oh, no, her birthday is February 4th. I thought it was April 2nd. Is it April 2nd? I don't know. Shit. But bus anyway, 42. Shit. And then Moses Walker, who was the first player, black player, I think before Jackie, and whatchamacallit, he played in 42 games. So there's that. And then Orenthal, OJ, you know what I'm saying, 42. Brother, how a lot of blacks or people label blacks as brothers or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And then boy, because they want to, bigots want to lower other mofos, so they'll keep them as a boy rather than whatever age they are, or, when they're not a boy. And then his story, 42. Oh, shoot, Cosby Show, 42. Bruh. Huxtable, 42. LeBron Jenkins, 42 like a motherfucker. So that shit just crazy to me, all them 42s with all that blackness attached to it. That shit just kind of throw it off to me, but it's like, I feel like the coders are playing God, so they making it seem like it's all coincidence, when I'm like, nah, these higher up handlers just been bullshitting all this time, bro. But I guess for me, okay, so this is like me and 3 and C. So it's just kind of weird little connections that I don't know, just seem kind of cool. So first, we on the third planet. There's 3, third dimensional plane, and I think the original Trinity story is pretty cool, where it was mother, father, child. It saw Isis and Haru. And then evildoers came and showed up and demonized the women and switched it up to Father, Son, Holy Spirit and shit. Yeah. But so there's that with those 3s. But okay, so 3 is C in Gematria is 3, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Third letter, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So Carlin and Chappelle, they like my first and second favorite comedians, and they both start with C. Chameleon and my favorite rapper start with C. I'm a carbon motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That start with C. Pimp C had this interview one time, and it was extremely motivating. And R.I.P. And he died at 33. Ironic number. Ironic that he died at that number with all this masonry bullshit going on. And then I got a lot of love for like Cuban fighters, boxers, and Yoel Romero is my third favorite MMA fighter. And then I got love for Chicago. Been there once. It was cool. And And it's just weird. A lot of people from there that I'm cool with. So, Bernie Mac, R.I.P. Lupe, my second favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray, one of my favorite stand-up comedians. Godfrey. D-Wade, just for on the court. uh, D-Rose, you know what I'm saying? Deion Cole. I need to get back into Hannibal Buress. I know he had one funny stand-up a while back. Robin Harris, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? And then Robert Williams, R.I.P. also, but I be wondering, what did he know with all this evil stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? This child harming ritual bullshit. But him as the genie had a big impression on me and stuff. And then, when I started to want to try to get into baseball, I bandwagon onto the Cubs that year. It was a sentimental reason. I ain't going to break down too much right here. But also because of Ernie Banks, you know what I'm saying, same last name. And then it's so ironic he had a sister, or has a sister, or had, I guess, R.I.P., a sister named Edna and a brother named Sam. And I have an Uncle Sam and Aunt Edna. And then his jersey number was my son's jersey number, my son's first year playing. And then out of all teams, my son, ironically, is on the Cubs, his first little, T-ball and stuff. So crazy how all that Chicago Cubs stuff and Ernie Banks stuff lined up. But yeah, just a little something, bro. Incredible coincidence built that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit. Yeah, just a little something shit. Y'all be cool. Keep your stress low. Don't be scared of nothing. Be prepared for everything. Peace. Oh, this motherfucker want a trip.